Hi. So I'll be speaking to you with illustration today, and I pray that the Spirit of the Living God will give you more understanding on this topic. So imagine a girl named A. A owns a phone, a very old phone. She carries this phone with her almost everywhere she goes, but she handles it with extreme care all the time. She is incredibly overprotective of the phone. She barely lets anyone touch it or even come close to it. She keeps it safe and completely inaccessible to others. A has a friend named B. B has watched A closely and noticed how careful she is about where she places the phone so it won't fall, and how she refuses to give anyone easy access to it. And B could not understand this. She could not understand it because, after all, this was just a phone, and a very old one at that. So one day, B asked A, "Why are you so overprotective of this phone? Why do you hide it from almost everyone? I think you are being too overprotective." And A smiles and replies, "This is the only way my lover can reach me. There is no other way. There is no other means. And every night when it's quiet, I pick up this phone and we talk for a very long time. That is why I am so careful with it. I am protective of it because it is very fragile. One careless touch from anyone or anything could break it or cause it to stop functioning the way it is meant to. And I do not want that." And B asks, "You mean this is the only way your lover can reach you?" And A answer, "Yes, the only way." B says okay and leaves for home, but she could not stop thinking about it. She could not stop thinking about the conversation she just had with A. Suddenly, she realizes this is about more than just a phone. This is actually about our hearts and our minds. Proverbs 4:23 says, "Above all else, guard your heart with all diligence, for everything you do flows from it." Our heart is a very fertile ground, and anything you plant there will definitely grow, whether intentionally or unintentionally. The heart is fragile, which is why the Bible advises us to guard it. And remember, A said the only means of communication with her lover was that particular phone. Apostle Joshua Selman once said that the healthier your mind is, the better, because one of the assignments of your mind is to serve as the light of God's vocabulary and expression. And I could not agree more. A lot of people say they want to hear from God. I want to know how God speaks to me. I want to hear God. But they feed their minds with everything else but the things of God. And their minds are filled with offense, lust, anxiety, and envy through what they let into their hearts. I also love how A was so particular about the people she allowed to access the phone. And not everyone and everything should have access to your heart. If they do, they can contaminate it or grow something unpleasant in the soil of your heart. Our heart and mind are really, really very fragile. And until we see them as our primary means of communication with God, and we renew them with the Word of God daily, we will struggle to discern what and how God speaks to us. These negative thoughts and influences are the very things that blocks us from hearing the Spirit of God. And we have to be careful what we let into our hearts. We must treat our connection with God exactly how A treated her old phone. She did not care if the phone looked outdated or unimpressive to others. We should only care that it is safe and protected enough for our lover to reach us on. In the same way, the world might not actually understand why you guard your mind so heavily. They might wonder why you choose to turn away from certain conversations, media, or environments, and why you have so many quote-unquote outdated rules governing your life. But you alone know the value of the voice on the other end of the line. And if you allow the noise of this world damage your spiritual reception, you miss out on the quiet whispers of God. Guarding your mind and your heart is actually not a restriction. It's an act of love to keep the communication channel open and clear. And do not let anyone or anything tamper with your sacred space. Protect your peace. Filter what you look at and what you let close and what you listen to. Keep your heart safe for the one who matters the most.